What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel Anime Fiction. I'm back with a new episode of What If Naruto Was a Champion of Mortal Kombat Part 2. And if you did enjoy the video, give this video a like, and if you're new to my channel and like my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more crossover fictions. Now let's begin this new video.
Chapter 4. The Red Soul Fight in Round 1. Ermac used his power to pull Naruto off the ground and crash him down to the floor face down. Ermac utilized his soul force on Naruto, hoisting him into the air. By this point, Naruto was being coked in midair. Ermac slammed Naruto into the ground once more. "This isn't fair, Ermac," Naruto shouted to the Soul Warrior. Ermac didn't care what Naruto said. "We will end you." Ermac was going to raise Naruto off the ground again, but Naruto was faster this time. Naruto summoned two shadow clones, who grabbed Naruto and launched him towards Ermac. Naruto slams Ermac to the ground, then smashes his fists into Ermac's face one by one. Ermac headbutted Naruto off him because the damage Naruto inflicted on Ermac was insufficient to make him submit. Once Ermac stood up, Naruto delivered an uppercut. Naruto leaps into the air and delivers a jump kick to Ermac's face. Naruto decided that a close confrontation with Ermac would be a wise decision. But then Ermac shoots a green beam at Naruto's face. Naruto's vision was blurred, and he couldn't see clearly. Ermac kicked Naruto in the stomach as he leaned down, clutching his stomach. Ermac seizes Naruto's head and knees him in the face. As the sounds of hundreds of voices were heard, Ermac chuckled down on Naruto. Ermac triumphs. Fight in Round 2. Ermac lifted Naruto off the ground and smashed him down to the floor once more, but this time Ermac did it twice before finishing with a hard blow. Naruto crashed on his head after getting up from the floor, and blood poured down his face. "Are you still able to fight?" Ermac was taken aback by Naruto's ability to fight despite being smashed to the floor numerous times. Naruto extended his right hand as he concentrated his chakra in one place. This was the 7th time in his life that he had constructed a Rasengan without the assistance of his clones. Naruto's eyes glowed with the desire to prove himself. Naruto leaps into the air, ready to hit Ermac, but his careless air assault will cost him. Ermac caught Naruto in the air by utilizing his telekinesis to grab him. "I won't lose." Naruto struggled to release himself from Ermac's soul telekinesis on his body, but he couldn't move and thus couldn't break Ermac's grasp on him. Naruto was hauled over just beneath the Deadpool's acid pool.
Victory is ours. Naruto's eyes turned malice red as the notion of death entered his head. Ermac felt his grip on Naruto loosening. "What is this?" Naruto screamed. A sonic wave exploded from Naruto's mouth, striking at Ermac, freeing Naruto from his grip. Naruto used the Rasengan as a platform to jump back onto the walkway before falling into the acid pool. Jade breathed a sigh of relief, relieved that Naruto was safe and ready to take matters into his own hands. Naruto's eyes were still red, his fangs were visible, his whiskers' lines were deeper and darker, and his hands had turned into claws.
Naruto forms a Rasengan once more, but this time the Rasengan is red rather a blue or white as it usually is. Ermac was still on the floor, unaware what had happened to him. Naruto knocked Ermac down to the ground with a knee to the face. Naruto grabbed Ermac's throat and was about to end this right now. Naruto's malice red eyes met Ermac's green soul green. But when their gazes connected, Naruto noticed the souls, the innumerable souls that reside within Ermac's body. He witnessed people crying in anguish, pleading for mercy, pleading to be free of their dreadful fate. Naruto abruptly released his grip on Ermac's throat. Ermac recognized his opportunity and was ready to smack Naruto in the face when he was stopped by Naruto's right hand. "Souls. All those souls. Why do you have them?" inquired Naruto of the Soul Warrior. "We are Ermac. We are many, we are as we are." Ermac stated, "You have souls too, we saw them, you have more than we do. Why is that? Are you as many as us?" Ermac's remarks surprised Naruto, he believed he just had the Kyuubi. "Ermac, tell us your true reason for wanting to fight the boy," Shiva asked. Shiva and Jade approached the two ninjas. Ermac decides to explain why he challenges Naruto. Ermac explains to Naruto, Jade, and Shiva, "Shao Kahn wanted us to test him. We were told he had many souls, and we wanted to see if this was true. We saw many souls within you, they scream in agony, curse you, and hate you, but we only saw 2 souls that don't hate you. Naruto looked at his hands. I have souls? I never knew I had souls. I thought I only had the Kyuubi? Ermac moved past the youngster, but before leaving the area, he looked back at Naruto one more time. He is many, but he is one. Shiva raised her left brow as Naruto returned to his normal condition. You are not just a human, are you? Judging by your transformation and the smell of your blood, you're a half-breed. Shiva crossed all 4 arms across her chest, increasing her curiosity about the child. Naruto asked Shiva, I'm a half-breed? Shiva nodded. That you are, and judging by your question, you never knew. Surely the village you're from wouldn't bother to tell you. I smell human blood all over you, but I can also smell demon blood. Tell me, did you know your parents? Shiva inquired.
No, I didn't even know if I had parents at all. I was born without the love of parents or even the love of a family. Are you pitying me? He questioned, looking at the tall, busty Shokan warrior. Shiva merely stared at the young man for a few moments, saying nothing.
If you are one of Shao Kahn's warriors, you have only proven yourself worthy of living. Prove yourself deadly as a Shokan, and you will be known as Shao Kahn's warriors. Naruto was perplexed, not knowing what to do after his encounter with Ermac. Why does he have souls? How long has he had them, and do these souls really belong to him? Other locations. In Naruto's home world. Akatsuki HQ in the Rain Village. What are we going to do? We need the kid for our plans, don't we? Deidara asked, as everyone agreed, but there wasn't much they could do. Itachi was the one who was pondering the most. Konoha will undoubtedly try their hardest to force Kakuzu to talk, Itachi said. Tsunade will not take Naruto-kun's sudden disappearance lightly. She will undoubtedly send many of Konoha to track us down. We must focus on the task at hand. And the task at hand would be? Deidara rubbed his brow. Bringing Naruto Uzumaki back to us in one piece, Pain said. He is a very important part of our goal. We need all 9 beasts for this to work, and without him, our plans will fail. Suddenly, Deidara had an idea. Hey, why don't we do what Tobi and Itachi did to Naruto? Create 2 black holes and it's possible we can find him, despite Kisame, Pain, and Itachi's doubts. The problem is, do we need someone in between or not? Tobi inquired. Deidara burst out laughing. Tobi, since it was your fault that Naruto vanished, why don't you become the test subject? Everyone agreed with Deidara immediately once. Tobi shivered, knowing he wasn't going to like this one. Until we find a way to bring Naruto Uzumaki, all plans are put on hold. That's your plans to Itachi. Pain looked at the pure-blooded Uchiha. Sorry Sasuke, you'll have to wait. Itachi thought to himself, yes of course, but what of the Sound Village? There's Kabuto we still need to watch out for. He is using Konoha to get rid of us. Konoha will be blind for a while, not sure who is the real enemy. Pain paused for a while before responding. I will take care of Konoha and Sound if necessary. I'm more than enough for a single village. Deidara laughed softly. I never did see you in battle, Leader San. This could be good. Conan told Deidara, he has never lost a fight. Deidara's smile widened even further. Now I really want to see Leader San in action, Deidara exclaimed.
Shang Tsung's flesh pits are back in Outworld. Shang Tsung entered his flesh pits only to find Naruto Uzumaki there, staring at the tube that carried Katana's supposed sister. Shang noticed Naruto's eyes were filled with confusion. He was lost and desperately needed answers.
Staring at her won't get you any answers, Shang said, drawing the young warrior's attention. Naruto looked down at his right hand, which was balled up into a fist. Shang, I have a question for you. And what would that question be? Shang said, raising his left brow. What would you do if you had thousands of souls within you and you were never told? Shang asked, his expression widening slowly. Shang suspected there was more to this, so he experimented with Naruto. Souls are what give Shao Kahn his strength. Souls are what give me my magic. Surely you can use these souls for your own use, my dear boy, Naruto objected. How else does the demon within you heal you? Souls give it the power it needs to help you, or is there another reason why thousands of souls rest within one soul? By the way, why do I have souls? The souls of thousands. The people who died that night. Is there a way to free them? Shang Tsung frowned. Death would free them, but I doubt even you would do that, and who's to say these souls don't want to be free? Another strong argument occurred to Naruto. What if these souls were the ones who saved the village and gave their souls to him to keep the Kyuubi at bay? I can see into people's souls, Naruto, but your soul is different. Normally, people's souls are green. Green is the color of life and energy. But your soul is red and yellow, but mostly red. You have a red soul. My soul is red. So I'm different. I always knew I was different from the others beside the demon, but never like this, Shang says as he places his right hand on Naruto's left shoulder. Different is better. Your soul is rare. Shao Kahn wants the best of all of us. We are his warriors, his death squad. I can keep you master the control of the souls within you, or I can help you put your inner demon to rest.
Sorry Shang, I'll keep his souls under my control my way. Fourth Hokage gave me the Kyuubi, I'm sure he wanted me to use its powers. I'll find a way to control it my own way. Very well then, Naruto, Shang said cheerfully, it's your choice.
By the way, Shang, why do you work for Shao Kahn? Naruto said before Shang could respond. Katana's sister's hands twitched, and a bubble came out of her mouth. She's almost ready to wake up. Naruto took a glance at her and said, she needs a name.
Yes, she is Shao Kahn's daughter after all. Shang massaged his beard twice, she will be his favored beside Katana. The term favorite came to Naruto's mind as he, too, was considering a good name for Shao Kahn's nameless daughter. When the time comes, I believe the Emperor will have a suitable name for her, Naruto concludes. Both Naruto and Shang agree that Shao Kahn should name her.
After 3 days, Jade gave Naruto a pair of silver-colored kunais. Back in Naruto's native land, they were lighter than any other kunai. But, like Jade's weapon, they were unique, and Jade warned him he'd have to figure out their secrets on his own. Arena of Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn's arena is a massive arena located between Shao Kahn's palace and the living forest. A location where Shao Kahn himself sits on his throne in the center of the arena, with the greatest seats in the house.
Naruto was sent to the arena today because he believes Shao Kahn intended to put him through a weapon test. Shao Kahn enters the arena to great and loud cheers from the people of Outworld. They adored and respected their strong emperor, and all who did not pay the ultimate sacrifice were devoted to him.
Katana, Jade, Shiva, Baraka, and Shang Tsung stood by Shao Kahn's side, watching the game from the front row. Shao Kahn turned to face Naruto, saying, I grew tired of the tournament's wait. Boy, you shall entertain me. Show us the power of your abilities. Naruto wondered what or who he was going to fight. The gates open on the opposite side, and Naruto grips his new weapons hard. The individual who emerged from the gates was not a person, but a beast. Standing 6 feet 2 tall, its body was enormously strong, its mouth had long-form fangs like Baraka's, and it was from Baraka's race, a Tarkatan. But unlike Baraka and the rest of the Tarkatan, this one was towering and very large in size.
Tarkatan, the behemoth, thrust his blade into his arms and roared in combat.
Baraka chuckled, this should be good. Jade appeared concerned. She hoped Naruto would be well, but seeing as Tarkatan was battling, her concerns became to terror. Shiva was intrigued by this fight, despite the fact that Tarkatan was twice his size, but Shao Kahn determines the rules. Boy, today you will be watched by thousands of eyes. Will you become one of my finest warriors, or will you become another soul to be consumed? Shao Kahn smirked, knowing he was going to enjoy this fight.
Your test with Ermac wasn't enough. Fine, then I'll show you I'm good enough. Naruto smiled, ready to face the enormous Tarkatan.
The words of the gigantic Tarkatan were, your flesh will be consumed, mortal.
Round 1 fight, screamed Shao Kahn. Naruto landed on his ass after the enormous Tarkatan smashed his right foot. Tarkatan leapt into the air, ready to impale Naruto with his blades. Naruto rolled to the left, avoiding being impaled by the Tarkatan's blades. Naruto jumped on the enormous Tarkatan's back and stabbed him numerous times in the rear. Naruto used his new kunai on the Tarkatan. Naruto saw his kunai were flashing silver for an inexplicable cause when he stabbed him with them.
The enormous Tarkatan grabbed Naruto, smashed him to the ground, and stomped his foot twice on Naruto's face. Naruto jams his kunais into the enormous Tarkatan's right foot on the third stomp on Naruto's face.
Tarkatan collapsed to the ground. Naruto was bleeding from his nose and rubbed it repeatedly, saying, "Damn it, that hurt like hell." Suddenly, Naruto's kunai stopped shining as a sudden surge of energy within him exploded. Naruto felt energized, as if he could run indefinitely without tiring.
"Naruto wins!" exclaimed the Emperor as the crowd applauded. The massive Tarkatan sprang from the ground and smashed his right hand into the floor, blood dripping from his mouth.
Round 2. Fight. The gigantic Tarkatan dashed in and punched Naruto in the face, but Naruto kept his ground. The punch was forceful, but Naruto didn't back down. "Is that all you got?" Naruto became careless as the giant Tarkatan surprised him by grabbing him by the throat and lifting him into the air,
smashing the little warrior to the ground again and again as the smashes became more cruel or stronger. His skull was gushing with blood. Naruto flew to the close gate when Tarkatan tossed him up in the air and punched him in the face.
Naruto coughed out a lot of blood when Shao Kahn mentioned the name of the monstrous Tarkatan as Naruto lost the second round. Naruto was having a good time, regardless of whether he was getting his ass handled or not.
Naruto couldn't help but smile. Fight. Round 3.
Naruto charges at Tarkatan, stabbing him in the chest with his kunai. Tarkatan, the behemoth, collapsed to his knees. Naruto used his upper knee to uppercut him. Naruto rips the kunai from his chest and impales them into the sides of the enormous Tarkatan's neck.
Naruto jumped from the enormous Tarkatan and laughed triumphantly as the giant Tarkatan died. Naruto wins. Naruto turned to Shao Kahn and asked, "How about that for entertainment?" Shao Kahn's smile didn't waver as Naruto realized something wasn't right. The young warrior carefully turned around and saw the enormous Tarkatan directly behind him. "It's over," said Baraka. "Naruto, be careful," Jade warns him. Naruto was impaled in the stomach. "Finish him," Shao Kahn exclaimed. Naruto was not going to finish it this way. Naruto snatches the kunais from the huge Tarkatan's neck and jams them right into his eyes. Naruto's swords were wrenched completely off his hands. Naruto's midsection was bleeding from 2 blade holes. Naruto rose slowly, feeling the might of Kyuubi. Naruto let out a ferocious growl, his evil eyes fixed on the frail monster Tarkatan. "Finish him," scouted Shao Kahn. Naruto's right hand creates the red Rasengan. Naruto rammed the red Rasengan into the enormous Tarkatan's chest. When Naruto ripped his right hand from his chest and the Tarkatan's upper body broke up into fragments, the enormous Tarkatan let out a final war cry. Despite being covered in Tarkatan blood, Naruto sent out ferocious war screams in Kyuubi mode. People applauded for him and dubbed him Naruto Uzumaki, the Red Soul. Shang Tsung smirked evilly as he watched the people of Outworld cheer on Naruto. Shang whispered to Shao Kahn, "Your plan is working extremely well, Emperor. He is unaware of the power you have bestowed upon him." Shao Kahn smiled evilly as he nodded his head in agreement with Shang Tsung. "Good. Let's keep it that way. He is more useful to me alive, as Earthrealm has its champion, so will Outworld. Through this boy, my plans will be as easy as taking a soul." Naruto wins. Fatality. Chapter 4 comes to an end. The next chapter, Chapter 5 Outworld Tournament has started. So there's Chapter 4 for you, and Naruto has won his first match while also committing a fatality. MK2 will start soon, and Melina will awaken. Thus, Smoke, Sub-Zero's younger brother, Noob Saibot, the original Sub-Zero, and a slew of other warriors arrive.
Pairing. The main combination is Naruto's Melina, but since everyone has been requesting, add 2 or 3 more. Okay, I'll give in to my followers and fellow writers' requests and add 2 more MK ladies to the pairing, but who will she be? Naruto will have 3 different types of ladies. Lover, wife Melina, Naruto's main love interest and the woman he would love and marry, etc. Concubine. She will have a relationship with Naruto, possibly even a sexual relationship, despite the fact that Naruto will marry Melina.
Mistress and girlfriend. Unlike a concubine, a mistress is usually a woman with whom a single guy or a married man has a sexual relationship, whether the wife is aware of it or not. And a secret girlfriend per second girlfriend is usually uncommon in marriage and relationships because sharing is not common in marriage or normal partnerships. Katana Jade Shiva Frost Natara finish them, Omake. Ino vs Smoke. Ino and Smoke entered the stage and bowed to one another. Ino complimented Smoke on his long gray hair, saying, "Nice hair." Smoke smiled beneath his mask, "Thanks, shall we get started?" Ino nodded. Tanya and Gato from the Land of Waves arc appeared on stage together. "Ladies first," Smoke said to Ino, like a ninja gentleman. "Finish him," shouted Shao Kahn. In the background, the MK9 Fatality theme plays. Ino blew a kiss to Naruto before turning her gaze to Gato. Ino clenches her fists as she delivers tremendous blow-by-blow fist rounds to Gato's face, chest, shoulders, and collarbone. Ino walked away from Gato as he screamed in terror as his body slowly melted down to the bone. "What the hell just happened?" Smoke inquired of Ino. Ino chuckled, "I poison him with my fist." Ino's fists were flashing bright blue, forming the shape of blade knuckles. "I have to thank Asuma-sensei for that." "Nice Ino," Naruto exclaimed, holding a 10. "Very unique," Shao Kahn said, holding a 10. Scorpion, who also had a 10, said, "Truly original and brutal." Ino gets a perfect score of 34, "Your turn, Smoke." "Finish her." As he pounded his fist into Tanya's chest, Smoke's right palm was covered in smoke energy. Tanya cries in anguish as she catches fire and burns to death. "Where there is smoke, there is fire." Smoke yanks his hand from Tanya's chest. Naruto, Shao Kahn, and Scorpion each had a 10, giving Smoke a score of 30, tying Ino and Smoke in the finish them contest. "Alright Smoke and Ino, you two move on to the next round, and remember to make your fatalities unique." "Sure thing, Naruto," Ino said as she exited the stage. Of course. The smoke on the stage dissipates. A day after Naruto's first triumph, he had established himself as Shao Kahn's warrior. Shao Kahn possessed a wide range of capabilities. He had champions, assassins, and creations, as well as warriors, servants, slaves, and enforcers. Soon after his win, Naruto got fond of the land of Outworld. People recognized him, applauded for him, and praised him on his triumph. Naruto had never felt more wanted in his life, and he always carried his silver kunais with him everywhere he went. The throne room of Shao Kahn. "You summon me, Shao Kahn?" Naruto questioned, kneeling before his master. "I have a special mission for you, boy," Shao Kahn said as he stood from his throne. "If that is what my master wishes, it shall be fulfilled." Shao Kahn smiled as the Outworld Emperor looked to his right as someone entered the throne room. Naruto turned to the right of his emperor to see who had entered the chamber.
It was a man with the pale complexion of the dead and red tattoos on his forehead and forearms. He appeared to be a monk of some sort, and Naruto immediately recognized him as untrustworthy. "Quan Kai, the Netherrealm sorcerer, has given his serves to me, and he wishes to aid us in the next upcoming tournament," Shao Kahn said as Naruto listened to his emperor but never moved his gaze away from the sorcerer.
"And what is it you want of me, my lord? And what can he give you?" Quan Kai laughed, knowing Naruto didn't trust him, which was good with him. He believes the youngster was not a major threat to him.
"I am here to help Outworld. Because they lost in the 10th tournament, I came to help Shao Kahn. And what he desires or throne. What I want in return is nothing, I only wish to serve." Naruto suspected there was more to this, but he shifted his focus to his emperor. "Naruto, I want you to go Earthrealm with Shang Tsung and deliver my message before the tournament begins." Naruto nodded and rose up, looking back at Quan Kai one more time before exiting the royal room.
"He seems full of energy, a newest of your collection of warriors." Quan Kai grinned at Naruto as the child departed the throne room. "He is not of my creation, but he is my newest, and I intend to keep him that way." "Yes, my emperor." Flesh pits in Naruto and Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung discovered Naruto once more in his flesh pits, staring at Katana's sister. Shang began to suspect Naruto was either growing in love with it or was a lonely guy from the world he came from, but none of it mattered anymore. "Let's go, we have work to do." Naruto turned his head as Shang noticed something was bothering him. "What is the matter, Naruto? I can see you are trouble." Naruto turned away and looked back at Katana's sister. There was this man, his name is Quan Kai. "I don't like him, there's something about I really don't like about him." With it, Shang was perplexed. I'm not sure why, but the Kyuubi inside me is bothered by Quan Chi's presence, but enough of that, let's get to work, we have orders to fill out. Naruto left the flesh pits, leaving Shang to wonder if the Kyuubi has the ability to sense the evil presence of others, and if so, does Quan Kai pose a significant threat to the boy and his demon? Shaolin Temple in Earth Realm. I don't understand why my amulet is getting worse. He must win. If not Liu Kang, then who? Questioned the God of Thunder. Raiden and Jax stood back and observed as many Shaolin monks ate dinner with the Earth Realm troops. Ya got me. Jax took a heavy drag of his cigar. Not sure anyone coulda done what he did. Made Shang Tsung look like a chump. Jax chuckled with an arrogant smile thereafter. Here to congratulate us on our victory, sorcerer? Raiden turned to his right, Shang Tsung beside him, Naruto with an unpleased expression. What? Shang Tsung. I see you've been revitalized. I had no idea your master was in the habit of rewarding failure, Raiden smirked. The Emperor has made you an offer, Raiden, a new tournament, Shang said. I see no reason to participate in any of your plans, Raiden laughed, crossing his arms over his chest as Shang tried to calm him down with a kind presence. The Emperor proposes a single tournament, to replace the current system of 10. It will be held in Outworld. If Earth Realm does not win, Shao Kahn shall have it. But if Earth Realm wins, Shao Kahn will abandon his claim forever. Raiden moved away, saying, give your Emperor my regards. Shang grinned, and that was all the opening he needed. Raiden should have been more careful with his remarks. Shang opened a massive doorway and said, have it your way, Thunder God. Thousands of Tarkatan soldiers emerged through the massive vortex as it appeared. Our work is done, Naruto stated while Raiden and the Earthrealm warriors were dealing with the Tarkatan warriors. But wait, Naruto, go find the Earthrealm fighter Sonya Blade, the Emperor will need her. Naruto leapt down, joining the Tarkatan soldiers as he fled to get Sonya Blade. Naruto soon spotted his objective, Sonya Blade. She was human, dressed in a military jacket, with blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail. She had enormous breasts and, judging by her skills, she was a fantastic fighter.
After seeing her snap the throat of a fellow Tarkatan warrior, he called her name, Sonya Blade. Once he gained her attention, Sonya cracked her knuckles, friends of those freaks. She was ready to take Naruto, but Naruto was in no mood to play. He remarked to Sonya Blade, you're coming with me. 3 Naruto clones rushed up behind her. The first 2 clones seized her arms, while the third held her head down to the ground, saying, sorry, but it's business. As he sprayed sleeping gas in her face, she fell asleep.
Sonya was carried over Naruto's right shoulder. Naruto dashed towards the massive gateway, his part of the assignment completed. As they all went into the portal, the Tarkatan warriors understood the mission was over.
Shao Kahn's throne room in the Outworld. As Naruto bows to his emperor, he places Sonya on the floor and says, the mission was a success, my lord. You did well, boy. Now take Sonya Blade to the Deadpool. I have a special task for you, boy, once you return. Naruto took up Sonya and carried her over his right shoulder, saying, yes, my emperor, it shall be done.
Quan Kai entered the throne room as Naruto was leaving. He has followed orders very well. He is a very useful toy you have there, Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn gave the Netherrealm sorcerer an unpleased look. He is my servant, his role is needed, he will play his part as long as he remains useful to me. Deadpool 2. Returning to the Deadpool, it wasn't long ago that Naruto fought Ermac, met him, and met Shiva. Naruto noticed Shiva on the other side of the Deadpool, her arms crossed around her huge breasts. Naruto noticed Shiva's extended stare at him, which made him wonder what she was thinking or what she want. Naruto made his way across the short catwalk to the attractive female Shokan. Naruto passed Sonya over to Shiva, who placed one hand up the back of Sonya's neck. Shiva's strength astounded Naruto, and a huge smile came on his face. Why do you smile? She inquired. The women of Outworld were indeed out of his league, but he was gradually drawn in by their strength. He made good friends with Jade, however he couldn't get as close to Katana as he did to Jade because she was the princess and Naruto was typically off limits. Shiva was half human, half dragon, as Shokan are half-breeds, although Naruto himself was a half-breed, half-human, half-demon, or host, as the case may be, and maybe like how practically everyone in Outworld was half human, half something. It's nothing. Shao Kahn wanted me to drop her off here, I'm sure you know what to do. Shiva smiled briefly as she placed her second right hand on top of Naruto's head. I saw your battle against the Tarkatan warrior. You surprised me. You have shown me you can be brutal and yet filled with honor as a warrior, but... She tipped his chin upward. You have a long way to gain the respect and honor of a shogun.
Naruto wasn't sure what happened, but he noticed something in Shiva's reddish-orange eyes. Naruto blushed. Did she? No, she couldn't, he thought to himself. Naruto moved away from the Deadpool, but before he could, he noticed Shiva tying Sonya up in rope and securing her to a massive hook in the air.
Was Shiva flirting with me? The throne room of Shao Kahn? When I entered the throne room, there was no one there. Naruto turned around to see what everyone else had done. This only troubled Naruto a little. Where is everyone? Naruto sensed a peculiar presence in the air that he couldn't place, but it was there. But then he heard behind, and spun around to see a flying spear heading at him. Naruto grabs the spear before it pierces his chest. When Naruto pulled the spear to see who had launched it at him, there was no one. Over here! Naruto exclaimed, only to have his fist collide with his face. Naruto went down on one knee as a result of the strike. Naruto, bleeding from the nose, looks up at his assailant. Appearing from the earth, he competed while wearing a yellow ninja suit, a mask, and two ninja swords behind his back, the handle of which was shaped like the tail of a scorpion. The ninja's eyes were completely white. Who are you? Why did you attack me? Naruto's assailant didn't respond, instead staring at the young fighter. Naruto has had enough of being attacked by unknown fighters. He grins as he pulls out his two silver kunais. You chose the wrong day to assassinate if you're an assassin. First round. Fight. Naruto summons two shadow clones to his side, and the clones grasp him and thrust him at the mystery assassin. However, the mystery attacker vanished into flames. Where did he go? The mysterious assault emerged behind Naruto and uppercut him from behind. The mysterious assault grabbed Naruto by the hair and yanked back as Naruto yelled in pain before driving his face into the ground.
Naruto hurriedly stood up, but the mystery attacker vanished once more, but Naruto kept his eyes alert, not in front, not behind, above.
No, below! Exclaimed a voice. Coming out of the floor, Naruto crashed hard on the earth with a fiery fist. Damn it, who are you? I am Scorpion, and you are a young ninja. Have you tasted blood yet? Scorpion triumphs. Perfect victory. I have tasted blood, and you are no original ninja, Naruto exclaimed. True. I no longer have such a life as you do. Come again? He was perplexed.
The man you see in front of you is no longer alive, he is a ghost, Quan Kai said from the shadows. Relax, we pose no threat to you, warrior. You are lost, Naruto said as he looked at both Quan Kai and Scorpion. No, I came to see the Emperor, and he mentioned a special task for me. Naruto's gaze was largely fixed on Quan Kai. He didn't like or trust him for some reason. It's possible he was feeling what the Kyuubi was feeling just now. Angry, on guard, and mostly wanting to rip him apart. Your Emperor is preoccupied with other matters. The Earthrealm warriors have arrived. He had told me to deliver this message to you. Wait in your chamber. The last thing he wanted was for you to be defeated by Raiden's forces. Naruto frowns. I could take them on. Just as you did when you fought Liu Kang.
Remembering his humiliation at the hands of Liu Kang, he says, I wasn't at my full strength. I have rested, I have healed, and I can take them. Listen to what others say, child. You couldn't defeat me no matter how sure you were of defeating them, Scorpion said to Naruto as the boy simply roared. Listen to what Khan orders you. The last thing you want is to enrage your emperor. This is not over, Naruto said as he exited the royal room. Other locations. The Wastelands, we should stick together, Tundra, said the Grey Ninja. Assuming your brother's identity will undoubtedly draw attention, not all of it welcome. You're right, Smoke, Tundra said, but assuming Bai Han's identity is the best way to honor him. Let us proceed, Sub-Zero. Tundra assumed his older brother's identity and codename. We should separate. Our fellow Lin Kuei will not be far behind once our absence is discovered. Sub-Zero looked across the wasteland to see if they were being followed. If only they had been more forthcoming with the details of your brother's demise, Sub-Zero said to his best friend Smoke. We will find Shang Tsung. He will tell us everything he knows. If he killed Bai Han, he will die. Sub-Zero's gaze was fixed on uncovering the truth about his older brother's murder. Be as stealthy as the night, said the two ninja comrades. And deadly as the dawn, Smoke concluded. Sub-Zero bows to one another, and Sub-Zero soon leaves the wasteland in quest of the truth. Smoke was left behind to search in a different direction. Soon after, Smoke's attention was drawn to a voice that said, "The Emperor was wise to send me here. The Lin Kuei do walk uninvited in his realm."
Wise as your emperor may be, he was foolish to send his housemaid to interfere with Lin Kuei business, he chuckled afterwards, infuriating the lovely assassin Katana. I am Katana, princess of Outworld. I deal harshly with sharp-tongued intruders. Katana and Smoke were both ready to fight. In the meantime, in the flesh pits. Rather than returning to his chamber, he entered the flesh pits, the only area where he could think clearly without murky ideas clouding his head. When Naruto arrived, he heard a disturbance that drew his attention. Naruto came to a halt while running down the steps when he heard a lady yelling underwater. Naruto glanced around for the woman, but instead found Katana's sister, who had awakened and was having difficulty breathing underwater. Naruto hurls his silver kunai at the tank of water. As the water flowed out, the tank's glass cracked and splintered into pieces, liberating Katana's sister. Naruto catches her before she falls to the ground and holds her in his arms. Hey, are you okay? He said of the woman. Her eyes were closed, and she appeared dead for a moment before groaning. She stepped away from Naruto, cradling her head and saying, "My head." Her voice was infantile but mature. She turned around to see Naruto standing directly beside her. She hesitated for a time, peering at him with her orange eyes. She was Khan's kid, and she had his eyes. Are you okay? He asked, his voice reaching out to her. She leaned forward and made a strange noise that drew Naruto's complete attention. Is everything okay? Katana's sister's eyes were focused on Naruto's eyes, and their gazes locked. Your voice is so familiar, but your face I've never seen before you. What's your name? Naruto backed up a little, only to have her draw closer to him. Naruto Uzumaki. As soon as he said his name to her, she leapt onto him, wrapping her legs around his hips and her arms around his neck. Naruto had his eyes closed, convinced that this was the end, but as he gently opened them, he felt something rubbing on his chest. When Naruto peered down, he noticed Katana's sister nuzzling her face into his chest, leaving the young Uzumaki perplexed as to what the hell is going on. Did I miss something? He wondered. Katana's sister glanced up at him, their eyes meeting once more, but this time they were sorrowful. You don't remember me. You always talk to me. I know everything about you, Naruto. It suddenly hit him. She did hear him. She was listening. She heard it all. He couldn't get the surprised expression off his face. She heard him. She knows his narrative, and she knows what happened in his life. Katana's sister talked in the petulant manner of someone who had just been bullied, rubbing her right index finger in circles over Naruto's chest. Those mean people being so mean to Naruto. I'm sure Daddy can fix that. He can make those mean people go away forever, and then you can play with me all the time, she said afterwards. Naruto pressed his hands against her shoulders. Katana's sister was left wondering what was wrong. Naruto sensed panic in Katana's sister as she pushed Naruto aside as a spear harpoon appeared out of nowhere. She absorbed the blow to her right shoulder as she was hauled in, but Naruto broke the line before she was entirely pulled over.
You're bleeding. This is bad, Naruto said as he ripped the spear harpoon from her right shoulder. I don't care if you're here to test me or not, you're not getting away for attacking her like that. It's time for me to teach you a lesson in manners.
Fight in round 1. Scorpion threw his harpoon towards Naruto, but Naruto grasped the handle and drew Scorpion in. Naruto uppercut the ghost ninja into the air, jumped in the air, grabbed Scorpion by the head, kneed him in the face, and finished with a drop kick driver kicked.
Scorpion sprung off the floor and tripped Naruto as soon as he touched the ground. Scorpion defeated Naruto by striking him twice with his ninja sword before concluding his combo with a back flip.
Scorpion vanished into flames, but Naruto remained focused. Alright, where are you?
Come here. The spear harpoon yelled from behind Naruto. Naruto gripped the harpoon handle once more, pushing Scorpion toward him. No. You get over here. Naruto struck Scorpion with a fast Rasengan. Scorpion writhed in agony on the ground. Naruto triumphs. Fight in round 2. You are skilled, but skill alone will not defeat a ghost. Scorpion's fist was consumed by hellfire. Naruto pushed his silver kunais aside, saying, I will show you what matters when you hurt the people I love. Naruto's eyes turned red. Scorpion was on high alert this time. Scorpion summoned hellfire from the floor beneath Naruto. However, Naruto instantly tackled Scorpion to the ground, pounding his fists into Scorpion's mask while his fists were bleeding from hitting the golden metal that protected his face. Scorpion headbutted Naruto to get him off him. Scorpion then used his harpoon to hook it to the roof of the flesh pits, disappearing once more in midair. Hey, hands off buddy, said Scorpion as he dragged Naruto down into the floor. Naruto kicked Scorpion in the face, breaking his mask and revealing his true visage beneath it, which was nothing more than a skull. He once escaped being dragged down into hell.
When Scorpion reappeared in front of Naruto, he removed his mask. Scorpion, his skull face now aflame, shifted his attention to Katana's injured sister. If you genuinely care about your loved ones, you don't mind sacrificing yourself. You're damned it. Naruto attacked Scorpion before he could even burn her. Naruto was coated with crimson chakra, and his right hand had taken on the shape of a massive red claw. As Scorpion yelled in anguish as he was cut into pieces and his remains tumbled down, there was no blood, no intestines, no bloods, only ash that was set on fire. Naruto triumphs. Fatality. When he returns to his usual form, I told you what happens if you mess with my loved ones. Naruto laughs. Naruto turned to check on Katana's sister. Naruto approached her side and noticed her shoulder wound was mending in a similar but distinct manner to Naruto's own healing factor. It's been a long time since I've tasted defeat and death. Scorpion came behind Naruto, ready to fight him again if necessary, saying, I have seen enough to judge you, child.
And what is it that you want, and why did you attack me?
You're not from this world. I've fought many warriors in my life and afterlife, but I've never met a youngster like you. He realized Naruto wasn't from here right away. Naruto didn't bother looking back because he was too preoccupied with his lovely half-naked companion. You are skilled, but you are only a beginner, but you know ninja arts that a grandmaster should know. What is that attack you hit me with? He was discussing the Rasengan, but Naruto chose to share with Scorpion. It's called the Rasengan by my sensei, and I learned it from him.
You've got a very interesting move there. However, I see that it must charge before you can strike. Naruto initially laughed before speaking to the ghost ninja. Are you teaching me something? If so, I already have a teacher who teaches me enough to teach myself new skills.
Did your sensei only teach you one skill? He squandered your lesson with just one. Scorpion was able to quickly read Naruto's skills and abilities. However, there is one skill that has really caught my attention, that red energy. What is it? Naruto focused his attention entirely on Scorpion. That is the power of my inner demon. You have ghost abilities. I've had a devil permeate my soul from birth. It's my backup power source. It wasn't long ago that I discovered I had souls, thousands of souls, but I really don't want to talk about it. If you go, my friends will suffer as a result of your actions.
If you were quick enough, she wouldn't have been hurt in the first place. As Scorpion thought that was enough and fled the flesh pits, Naruto growled at the ghost ninja. Other locations. The Wasteland. Is this how you show your loyalty, Jade? Katana spoke up.
Katana shaved her best friend's head. You follow me when I clearly want to be alone, and then you chastise me. I will not be chastised like a child. Jade let out a sigh. You must exercise caution. I've never seen your father so enraged at you. You truly are a princess. He has higher expectations than this.
I know exactly what he expects, Katana screamed. We'll talk later when you're in a better mood to listen. Jade walked out of the wasteland.
Return to the flesh pits. Naruto carried Katana's sister and placed her on a wooden board, saying, Rest, I shall return. But Naruto came to a halt as he heard her say, Thank you, Naruto. For what? He inquired. You saved me twice while I was sleeping, even though I was alone in my dreams. Then I heard your voice, which kept me company. Could you perhaps stay with me a little longer? I'd like to hear another one of your stories. Naruto scratched the back of his head, blushing slightly, embarrassed that she had heard him while she was sleeping.
Which one do you want to hear? She paused for a moment, thinking, where a lot of people were dying.
Naruto sweatdrop. He has no memory of any incident in his life with so many people dying. I want to know about your home. Why would she inquire about Konoha Naruto's home and birthplace, he wondered. But it didn't matter because he began to tell her everything he knew about his home, about his friends, the people he cared about and loved, and those who helped him forget his loneliness. During such times, he believed. Her personality was that of a child, but Naruto remembered Shang Tsung telling him that she had been here since she was a toddler, implying that her mind had not matured. Her body is that of an adult lady, but her mind is that of a child.
After hearing his account about Naruto's hometown, she promptly fell asleep. Naruto smiled at her. She may have a monster's mouth, but she was a sweet person. Hearing his name called while she slept, he couldn't help but respond, I'll come back for you, I promise. The Evergreen Forest. Naruto was hailed by the green stealth warrior Reptile while entering the living forest. The reptile growled at Naruto before saying, the Emperor requires your SSSS services, Naruto. About time. Let's go. Princess Katana had just entered the living forest, unbeknownst to the two on the other side.
Show yourself, Jade, Katana said as she walked carefully and looked around. I know you're watching me. Again. Jade emerged from hiding behind a tree. Jade's smile is hidden beneath her mask. I'm still following you. I can see where you're headed. I've been told to keep you from going there. And why is that? Katana inquired. I do not call the Emperor's orders into question. Please, Katana, return. Jade inquired of her best pal. I am unable. This road could bring me to the truth. I'm sorry, Jade. But you will not be able to stop me. Despite the fact that Katana and Jade were best friends, Jade had no choice but to stop her friend.
Fight in Round 1. Chapter 5 comes to an end. Next time Outworld Champion vs Earth Realm Champion. Everyone, here's Chapter 5 for you. Naruto eventually met Melina after the first fight between Naruto and Scorpion. She was in her childish mind at first because her mind hadn't matured yet, but in the next chapter she will be herself as she was in MK9.
I was considering doing a lemon of Naruto's Shiva or Naruto's Melina in this chapter but decided it was too soon, so maybe in the future chapter there will be a long lemon between either Naruto's Shiva or Naruto's Melina or both Naruto's Melina's Shiva.
Finish them. Omake. Additional bonus. Melina vs Gaara and Kushina vs Sindel. First, Melina takes on Gaara. Melina and Gaara stepped onto the stage as Shao Kahn dropped off Liu Kang in the fourth cage after using his war hammer on them to stun them sufficiently for this event. Melina waved at Naruto, who had a giant heart above his head and said, I adore her. Scorpion shook his head, and Shao Kahn muttered, let's go to it then. Complete them.
Gaara cast a glance at Melina. Ladies come first.
Melina laughed as she rubbed Gaara on the head and said, thank you, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law? Scorpion spoke up. Yeah. Gaara is my brother by tailed beast. Naruto will explain. Melina lifted her veil, revealing her actual identity to everyone. She turned and opened her mouth, driving her fangs deep into Liu Kang's throat and ripping out a large chunk of his neck. As his throat was pulled out, Liu Kang was gagging. Melina didn't stop there. As Liu Kang fell to his knees, she drew out her sei and stabbed him in the chest repeatedly until blood began to seep from his chest. Melina then plunged her sei into Liu Kang's eyes and ripped off his head while her sei remained inside his eyes. Melina's breasts were covered in blood, so she rubbed them together and moaned sexually. Naruto slipped out of his chair after bleeding profusely from his nose. Hey, kid, are you okay? I believe I just jizzed my pants. Okay. That's fine. I didn't need to know that. Is there a crime for being too sexy? Melina. I say there is none. Naruto received a 10 as Scorpion, and Shao Kahn received a 10 as well, for a total of 30 points. Melina laughs. Your turn. brother-in-law. Gaara turned to face his father, the fourth Kazekage. What are you doing, Gaara? I'm your father. I made you. Gaara's stare changed to a pea glare, and his right arm transformed into Shukaku's right arm. He grabs his father's throat as the arm consumes him into a massive sand sarcophagus. You didn't make me. You are not my father, and you never were. I have a true family. Finish him. Naruto went scouting. Sand coffin X, says the narrator. Gaara went scouting. Gaara smashed the sand coffin into the earth as a pool of quicksand formed, engulfing the coffin and burying his father alive because a quick death was too good for him. Melina and Gaara both advanced to the following round with perfect scores of 30. That's my younger brother. Naruto smiled. Next, Shao Kahn spoke up. Kushina and Sindel came up next, both mothers who know how to kick ass like there's no tomorrow. Kushina patted Gaara on the back, saying, "Nice show you two put up." Kushina embraced Melina. "Thank you. Ka-san," Melina and Gaara said as they exited the stage. "Hello, Gaara. I heard you used to have a teddy bear. After I finish Naruto's, I can make you one. I'm not 6 years old anymore. Come on, pretty please for your sister-in-law." Kushina and Sindel think it's adorable how Melina and Gaara treat one another like family.
MILF action. Someone yelled from the back, prompting Naruto and Shao Kahn to respond. But they returned their attention to the lovely mums.
Ermac used his authority to deliver Madara Uchiha.
Ka-san demonstrates to everyone where I got my badassery. Naruto encouraged his mum. Tag Team Fatality, exclaims the title. Scorpion spoke up.
Kushina cracked her knuckles. Oh, how long she had waited for this moment of vengeance. It's finally payback time. As Sindel wrapped her long hair around Madara's left arm, Kushina launched towards Madara's Uchiha, wrapping around his right arm and right leg. "No, you can't do this to me. My name is Madara Uchiha, and I am the immortal being." Sindel and Kushina were both wearing a horrible grin. The sound of Madara being torn was accompanied by the sound of bones breaking and snapping.
Shao Kahn. Naruto rose from his seat as his father-in-law raised his war hammer. "You took my family away from me," Naruto said as he came onto the platform, holding the war hammer high in the air. "In exchange, I'll take your life."
In one strike, smack the battle hammer right down the middle. As Naruto, Sindel, and Kushina were covered in Madara's blood, Madara was smashed in half pieces. Naruto unleashed a battle that would have made Shao Kahn proud. Next, Kabuto entered the stage, saying, "Excuse me, this Orochimaru's new base. Oh shit." Kushina slung her hair at Kabuto, tying his arms behind his back and dragging him onto the platform. Sindel and Kushina exchanged glances. "Sindel, I believe it's your turn." "Oh no, Kushina, he is cleanly from your world, and you should have the honor." Sindel extends the opportunity to Kushina. "How about you two take turns finishing him?" Scorpion spoke up.
Sindel, Kushina said to Katana's mother. Kushina. Sindel grinned at Naruto's mother. Kushina used her hair to keep Kabuto in place as Sindel held her breath for 5 minutes before blasting supersonic waves of screams at Kabuto, whose ears were bleeding. With blood pouring from his eyes, it wasn't long before not just his head but also his upper torso blew up.
Kushina tosses Kabuto's body into the air, her hair slicing it into pieces. Kushina and Sindel both advanced to the next round after 5 handing each other. "MILF power," said someone in the back again, making Sindel and Kushina blush because whoever was in the back thought they were incredibly sexy. "Alright, everyone, that's all for now. Next up, we'll be Shiva vs Tsunade and Tayuya vs Tanya to be continued."
That's it for this podcast and for this interest video. I hope you did enjoy the part of the story, and if you did, like, share, and subscribe for more. And thank you all for helping support, and have a great day.